What's up guys? It's Lily. We're on the beach. I haven't done a vlog in forever, but today I wanted to talk to you about just share a few ways on how to create a life that you love. So I figured what better day to talk about it than here on the beach. To share with you because it's taken me some time to get here, and honestly it takes time. I know that when I was in my early 20s starting off in college, I wanted to be successful like right away. I wanted to have like the most optimal life, like just the life I dreamed of. I envisioned myself traveling, doing all these things, but it has taken time to get to a place where I could say like I love my life. I love the life that I've created now. A few things to keep in mind too is that it's gonna go changing. What is ideal in your like dream life for you in your 20s is gonna change in your 30s. It's gonna change once you have kids. So for me, it has gone changing. Obviously in my early 20s, I got married kind of at 27. And I thought I was gonna be a singer. I thought I was gonna like tour the world and just like do that. But after I had kids, I realized that I didn't really want to do that anymore. And I wanted to just stay home and do something that I could do from home. And that's when I started YouTube. And that's when I started just looking into like online businesses. And so now to me, like the most optimal, like just dream life is creating just freedom of time, being able to contribute financially to my family and my home, but still living like a life that we love, working hard. I do love working. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I love also being a work-from-home mom. And for me, I'm able to work from my phone, doing my fitness business, and also just I have like a bunch of streams of income with my YouTube and just working with brands. Finally, but that's taken some time to get there. And so I remember there have been things along the way that have gotten me to where I am today. And one of those things, I remember reading a book called The Passion Test. And she says, there's a line in there that says, whenever you have a choice of like, you're trying to decide where to go in your life, you're kind of at the crossroads of life, always go in favor of your passions. And I love that because sometimes you're like, oh, what do I do? Do I go to school? Do I do, like you're trying to decide where to go in life, always go in favor of your passion. So for me, being creative has always been my passion. And so I've just kind of like gone that way. So doing YouTube, being online, like all of that is like something I've visualized for a very long time. So that's the first thing. Find something you are passionate about. What makes you happy? What can you do like all day long and never get tired of? That's your passion. And it'll go changing. It's gonna go changing. Mine has changed so many times, and that's okay, but you wanna go in favor of your passion. Okay, next thing you wanna do to create a life that you love is to set goals and actually accomplish them. Confidence comes when you actually set out to do the things that you said you were going to do. And I believe that's why lately I just feel so confident. The last few years since I really started focusing on my fitness, on myself, I feel so confident because I'm actually sticking to things. I'm doing what I said I was going to do. I'm getting results. I'm setting goals. I'm meeting them. I'm saying, you know, I'm going to go on a trip with my company at the end of the year, and I'm making it happen. And like every time you set out to do the things that you said you were going to do and you accomplish them, it builds so much confidence. So set goals and go after them. It start off small, do monthly goals, weekly goals, but it's so important to like go after something because then you're going to feel so accomplished and it'll get you closer to where you're really supposed to be. So my last tip for how to create a life that you love is not to settle. So many times we're in jobs that we hate. We are living our lives maybe in relationships that we don't love, maybe hanging out with people that we don't love. Don't settle for that. Like if you know that you want to change your environment, you want to get a different job, you want to hang out with different kind of people, you don't like the way it feels when you're doing like certain things, don't settle for it. It's so important to really think higher of yourself and to really believe that you deserve more in this life. And I think that's a big part of it. Why I've been able to create a life that I love is because I remember a time in my life where I did a bunch of stuff I just didn't want to do. I said yes to things, opportunities, to people, and going places I didn't want to be. So if you can not settle and really only do things that make you happy, like I love that saying, do things that make you happy, but don't settle. If something isn't making you happy, make the changes that you need to change your life and to start creating that life that you love. Because as long as you're hanging around people you can't stand, you're working in places that you don't like, you're not really doing the things that you really want to do that make you happy, you're not going to be able to create that optimal life. So anyways, guys, these are just a few. I got a bunch and I'm always sharing them, so make sure you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I've been using Instagram stories more, so Not Fat Not Skinny is that page. Go follow me there for more inspiration. But I love this idea of creating a life that you love, and I just want to remind you that it takes time. I'm 39 years old and I feel like I finally got it, even though there have been many moments of joy and just like happiness and finding certain things that made me happy, but it's gone changing, and that's okay. So let me know in the comments below what you have been able to do to create a life that you love. Bye guys.